Hello, I'm Toycat, and today I got a tweet from a person named Jacob who recommended that I check out their awesome Minecraft seed. And truth be told, I did check out their seed. It was pretty good. I mean, it wasn't the best Minecraft seed, but it was very above average. But all of the things which I thought were maybe problems are things that I noticed would be fixed with 1.16. The next update will make this seed significantly better, so it's already pretty good for survival players, but it will become one of the better speedrunning seeds out there, or at least a very good start for one after 1.16. And in today's video, I'm going to be explaining precisely why. So here is the seed. You want to type it in just like that, and if you press create world afterwards, you'll immediately notice that you've got a pretty good spawn location. I mean, here you can see there is a tree, one tree, not a whole forest of them to blind you. There's a tree right here. There's a couple of mobs which will spawn around you because it is a plains biome next to a savanna biome. And then you're also going to notice that, like, oh, what's that behind us? There's bees. So it's got bees, it's got cows, it's got sheep, it's got all the things that make a Minecraft run great, whether speed run or otherwise. But here's the reason we loaded up this seed in survival, even though it's fun fact, this is Seed Sunday, the weekly series where we show you seeds, and usually the best way to do that in creative is because I need to show you this right here, this amount of time it will actually take you in survival to walk from the spawn, which is just over there. If we actually run from there to the nearest village, you'll see how we can see it just as we go after this bridge, and if we spend about 20 more seconds, then we'll find ourselves our first village. So this village is notable not only because it's in a desert biome, bear in mind, desert biome to add to the savanna and the plains means we've got the trifecta of good biomes, but also bear in mind this village is really notable because it contains the world's first stronghold. That's right, the first stronghold that you can find in your Minecraft world is this far away from the spawn. It's only taken us that number of seconds to get from spawn to here, while walking pretty inefficiently too, I should notice. But, the fact that we've gone from here to our stronghold is incredible because, again, the fact that it's below the village right here would already be impressive if it wasn't exposed by a ravine. And you might be like, well, stronghold exposed by a ravine, that's kind of nice, but we've seen that a few times before. Again, it's not 1 in 1,000, it's just 1 in a few hundred. But if we go deep into the ravine, what you'll notice is it's even better because there's diamonds right here. There's diamonds just exposed in the wall right below this room right here. Do you want to guess what this room is? You're not going to believe it because it is the end portal. In fact, let me show you from this one over here. It's a slightly better view because you're not going to believe what's up here. It is the end portal room. That's right, the end portal is that close to the spawn. You can get into this end portal 30 seconds after spawning if you want to, or at least to the end portal. And also, in case you don't want to, in case you need diamonds, which I'll admit for speedrunning you don't need, but they do make things a bit faster, they're literally just down here as well. That is insane. That is very, very, very useful. It goes without saying, I think, right? Anyway though, hello, I'm Toycat. Welcome back to Seed Sunday, the weekly series where I show you seeds that are particularly interesting and worth checking out in some way. And believe me when I say I've just got started on this Seed Sunday, it is going to be an interesting retrospective on how speedrunning will change forever after 1.16. I mean especially random seed running, but in particular, set seeds speedrunning gets significantly easier, as current beta runs have already shown. But when 1.16 fully comes out, which is again how I kind of set the bar for these things, a lot of things will change to make running a significant amount easier, and this is going to be one of the seeds that does change that, and let me explain why. Because you'll notice how the first seed, the first village that you find near spawn, the one that we showed you earlier, again, it's so close by, it's super, super convenient, but this first village has the big downside of being an abandoned village. Abandoned villages are really cool, and you want to get a look at one. You definitely want to play around with one because you can try and cure them. It's a fun Minecraft village project in theory, but the practice is if you want to get free stuff, if you want to loot this, then you're not going to do so amazingly with that. I mean, sure, it's got some hay bales, like we've got a stack over there, a couple over here, and a stack down there. But otherwise, this village is just a couple of chests that are guarded by zombie villagers. Is that really worth it? You can be the boss of that for yourself. But given that there's no trading going down here, in the current version, this seed isn't great for speedrunning. And also, if you want to play the game naturally and beat the Ender Dragon, then you're gonna have to find another village to do so. It's inefficient and it defeats one of the core purposes of this seed. But here's the thing, right? In the near future, whenever they get around to fixing the bug, they will be reducing the number of zombie villages that happen in Minecraft Bedrock. How do we know this? Well, we did the numbers ourselves on this channel, and Minecraft zombie villages are spawning 10 to 15 times too often in Minecraft Bedrock compared to Minecraft Java. Given that they've said parity is their key thing, either they're increasing the number in Java, which they haven't said they will do, or they will be fixing the bug and they'll be fixing this for Bedrock. And yeah, that means that there is a 90 to 95% chance that this will in fact be removed. So yeah, this will be replaced with an actually functioning looking village, which is really nice. Although admittedly, in 1.16, another key concern is fixed because, again, one of the reasons this stronghold isn't perfect right now is because even though we get direct access to a 2 IF Ender end portal that is above average, again, it's just another like, oh yeah, this is better than an average seed. But also bear in mind that after 1.16, having more Eyes of Ender in the portal frame isn't going to be the best. I mean, if you get 12 in there, that'd be amazing. Again, whether that exists in Minecraft Bedrock or not, right now, we're pretty sure it doesn't. There's a lot of people, you know, I've been in contact with that are trying to find one. But to the best of our knowledge right now, the most pearls we've found is 6. I don't doubt we'll find 7 or 8 one day, but 12 is definitely not that. So an 8 IF Ender portal right now is way better than a 2. But in the future, where if you need to get ender pearls anyway, you might as well get them in bulk quantity, going to the end and finding yourself a warp forest where endermen spawn all the time, or even just trading with piglins, because they do give you ender pearls, that is going to be a better route than right now, where we trade for them and where we, you know, combine them with blaze rods. So yeah, what I'm trying to say right here is that the number of IF Enders is going to be slightly important, but what's going to become far more important post 1.16 for speedrunning and arguably for everyone's game in general, is going to be getting to your end portal. Right now, throwing IF Enders, it's going to be a whole mess that no one really wants to deal with, right? But this seed right here is right next to the spawn. Again, you can head straight here. You can do your whole Minecraft game from here if you want to. The access to the stronghold itself is amazingly fast in this seed. One of the fastest we've ever seen in Minecraft Bedrock, in fact. Because generally speaking, when you spawn in a village, the game tries not to spawn the stronghold under there. Whether that's intentional or not, we don't know for sure right now. But basically, because it's far enough away from a village, the stronghold spawned under there. But instead of spawning under it, it spawned in a ravine. And by the way, here's another little fun fact, right? Look at, again, we're going to teach you about 1.16 and what it's changing based on what we know so far. Here's the cool thing about this. Just even if you don't care about the stronghold room, there's still a lot of, the end portal room, there's still lots of other places you can go, like, oh yeah, over here. Guess what? More access to the stronghold if you want it. And this means that quite easily, I actually recommend most of the easy stuff is gone in the room itself. But this means that just around the corner, you can find on this side, again, very easily, access to a chest. That's real nice, right? Like iron leggings and some redstone right now. Which again, right now, like, it's better than nothing. Who dislikes free loot? No one dislikes free loot is the simple answer to that question. Oh look, we're back here, by the way. But also bear in mind, all we have to do is go the other direction from the end portal room. So instead of going right, we take a left, and then from this left, we go down the hallway. We just got one simple staircase. Again, it's not too much time, especially not given. Then at the end of this hallway, we find another chest with, in this case, an enchanted book and an iron helmet. And then we also find the library. So this library room obviously has access to a bunch of enchanted books. Again, those enchanted books, I believe they change each time, but like still, high-end enchantments and lots of them, loyalty and looting. I mean, looting is more important than loyalty, but you know, you could put loyalty on your hoe, something Minecraft needs, or we could just put looting on a sword, and boom, we've increased the odds of, you know, like getting wither skull drops if you want it, but also increased the odds of getting ender pearls from an enderman, and boom, now you can see why that doesn't matter, right? Oh, also looting too. There's a lot of books around here, is what I'm trying to say, and given that there is so many, loyalty again, Depth Strider, you can see how, like, because it's random every time, a lot of the time you'll get something good. But even from the 2 chests where we didn't get something amazingly great, like knockback to an iron helmet, bear in mind, in 1.14, you know, the current Minecraft Bedrock version, if you want to get loot from a chest, it is going to be pretty much guaranteed. 1 in 10 times it randomizes, don't ask me why, and what we assumed the bug was the randomization. However, 1.16 betas so far have actually made it so the chests are entirely random every single time. I personally don't think that's how it should be, but, you know, it's a good way to nerf seeds, I guess. But if the chests are random every time, you know what's a heck of a lot better than, what is this, like, 15 redstone and some iron leggings? You know what's a hell of a lot better than 15 redstone and some iron leggings? I think you'll find it is, you know, literally anything else, actually. But, yeah, that is why this seed significantly improves, because anything is better than this. Preset loot is good if you get good preset loot, but this seed is an example of why bad preset loot is actually worse than random. It's kind of like, you know, communism for Minecraft loot. You don't know what your stronghold's going to have until you load it up, which is actually a good thing in the case of this stronghold right here. And those are 3 reasons why this seed gets significantly better in 1.16. 1, the village above it will, again, we don't know if this is being fixed in 1.16 or if it's going to be a future update, but we know that they intend to fix at some point the, you know, the land above it. So this village will become a regular village, which is better for trading with and honestly better for everything else for the most part, besides ore factor. Then we know that, ender pearls become less important because warp forests and the nether massively increase your access to it. Just make a nether portal right in here. Because, by the way, one of the other limitations on a run is finding lava. Guess what? You get 12 sources of lava right here. How many does a nether portal take? I think you'll find it's 10. I was thinking like, wait, it's 14. And then it's like, that's a full one. Actually, wait, you get 9 plus 3 plus 3. So you actually get, funnily enough, 15. You can make a full big boy nether portal and still have a spare piece of lava so you can, I don't know, burn silverfish with it. That's real nice in my opinion. And then third of all, loot will be randomized, which is bad for good seeds and it's good for bad loot seeds, which this one is one of. So even right now, this seed is really good for people who are just casually playing the game and want easy access to a stronghold with none of the IFN stuff, but the seed gets amazing for people like myself who like to beat Minecraft fast. So, there's a little update to that, by the way, is that like, oh yeah, a lot of people have been doing it, and my time has been destroyed, something I love. But this seed in 1.16 is something I definitely want to try, just to see how much faster we can do it, because my current record's like 35, 38 minutes or something like that. How much faster can we, and I basically beat the game in 30 minutes once. There's a whole thing about why it didn't go down. You can watch a live stream if you want to see my sad face explain it. But way more importantly than that, this seed should significantly improve access to the end and should make it something doable in less than 25, less than 20 minutes, which is going to be exciting post 1.16. The reason I can't show you the nether is because the nether will change after the basalt deltas comes out, so just keep that in mind. Anyone who plays on betas full time, you missed out on a biome. This is why you shouldn't play in betas. It's a whole thing. But also, I haven't shown you the rest of the seed, so should we do that real quick? Hello, I'm AbbyXToyCat. It's Seed Sunday. This isn't always about speedruns and updates, but I'm pretty bitter about this one. So let's go ahead and let's explain the rest of the seed. To the south, or actually it's the north of the spawn, to the opposite of the south, if you will, you'll find how there's another village. This one's a little bit further away, but the cool thing about it is it's not run by zombies. That's nice in my opinion. So yeah, it's a nice village. It's got a lot of hay bales. Again, if you want to go the trading route to beating Minecraft, because a lot of people don't like having to kill Enderman, myself included, this village will basically, allow you to do that really easily. It's a big village, has a lot of villager spawns in, and it's also got a few, chests lying around it, which guess what, can contain emeralds. I say guess what too much, don't I? But guess what? I don't care. I do care. I'll fix it. Unless you say something, then guess what? I'm gonna if not, then guess what? I'm gonna keep on doing it anyway. But yeah, the fact that you can get some free stuff, real nice in my opinion. Who dislikes free stuff? Not me, friendos. Heading back to the spawn one last time, let's point out the really nice raised savanna right here. This savanna plateau is way, bigger than you usually find in a Minecraft seed, which is wonderful because you want to settle down, make a Minecraft house, have a real nice view while you do so. This is the place, for that. Again, view of the zombie village, view of your stronghold if you really want it, real nice. View of the surrounding biomes, yes, that's what you find right here. But even better than that, you can also see if you go this way, you find it's not necessarily a like a savanna, plateau, but it is a nice little, cliff edge, so that's kind of great by itself. And then also something even better about this, because I didn't point it out just to see if anyone would spot it from earlier in the video. If you did, you've got keen eyes. But guess what? There is also a desert temple hidden in the rubbles here. So in exchange for literally going, what does this be, about 20 seconds out of your way? I guess it's like 5 seconds each way in terms of running and another 30 seconds to get in there, you get access to 4 randomized chests. What are in those chests? That's for you to decide, but if you don't want to find iron by mining it and then smelting it, you can find iron sometimes in these chests. So, given that it's early on in a run, it's actually worth taking the risk, because if there's not gold this time, not iron this time, there will be next time, and it also will give you some golden apples in case you need those. And yeah, for the average runner, for the average Minecraft player, this is just a nice bonus, makes defeating the dragons slightly easier, makes everything else slightly easier. For 1.16, this is going to be huge. I'm looking forward to playing around with this. Is this going to be the best seed out there? It might just be, and that's why this seed is good now, but it gets a hell of a lot better. And bear in mind, right now, we've explored so little off the map. There's so much more to get into that you can check out for yourself if you'd like. I've gone briefly over it. There's villages. A lot of them abandoned too, which will change. And there's a big ocean filled with not too much that I was interested in. But there is a lot in the seed that you can explore for yourself. This is just the core few hundred blocks around spawn, which I hope you all enjoyed. And I hope you have a great day, because if you do, then... oh man, this video is turning dark, which means it's coming to an end. Thank you for watching. Subscribe new around here, because I'll see you all next time. Good. Bye.